Welcome to June's Leetcode Challenge. Today's problem is maximum performance of a team. You are given two integers, n and k, and two integer arrays, speed and efficiency, both of length n. There are n engineers numbered 1 to n. Speed of I and efficiency I represent the speed and efficiency of the ith engineer respectively. Now choose at most k different engineers out of the n engineers to form a team with the maximum performance. The performance of a team is the sum of the engineers' speeds multiplied by the minimum efficiency among their engineers. So essentially, we want to maximize the sum of the engineers' speeds, and between those, take the minimum efficiency and get the product of those two. Return the maximum performance of this team, and since the answer can be a huge number, return it modulo 10 to the 9th power plus 7. So we can see here we have speed and efficiency. The maximum performance is going to be engineer speed with speed 10, 5. K equals 2. We can only get speeds with 10 and 5 with a efficiency of 4 being the minimum. And that's going to give us 60. 15 times 4 is 60. So obviously we could just do it brute force and just check every single possibility and see what the maximum is, but we don't want to do that. Surely there's a way that we could optimize this algorithm, because we want to find the minimum efficiency and maximize the speed here. So they give you a hint. They say keep track of the engineers by their efficiency in decreasing order. So the first thing we want to do is kind of pair these speeds and efficiencies together. That's going to make it a little bit easier for us to sort the two. So what we'll do is let's first zip these together. We're going to get the speeds and efficiency, and we'll put the efficiency in front because that's kind of how we want to sort it. Next, we're going to make sure to sort our temporary array. And I'm just going to show what this looks like and give you an idea of how we might solve this. Okay, so very first thing is we're zipping it together, and we can see now it's sorted by ascending order in terms of, efficiency first, right? So we already know that we have k numbers of engineers that we can have. So kind of what we want to do is say that we start backwards. Okay, we can get the efficiency here and basically find the max sum of all the speeds that come after it. So what I mean by that is, like say that we want to start with here at 7, and we have 2 people that we can add. Well, we know that we're going to have 7. We're going to multiply 7 times the sum of something, right? And we know we want to maximize that sum of the efficiency, or the speeds. So we definitely want to add at least k here. So what we can do is just go down the list and see what are the k largest speeds that we have. Here we only have 2 anyway, so it's just 5 and 1. So that would be 7 times 6, right? At 5, we move down here. We're going to ignore everything that comes before and just find the 2 maximum speeds. So here that would be 2 and 5, so that'd be 7 times 5, and so on and so forth. Yeah, and a good structure that we can use to keep track of who are the 2 or k maximum speeds is a heap, right? We'll have a min heap, and we'll just pop off the minimum 1 whenever we find that the length is greater than k. Okay, so let's begin by coding that out. We are going to first initialize our output to equal 0, and we'll have a heap. And we're going to have to actually reinitialize this every time. So what I might first do in the beginning is start with the efficiencies. We'll say for e in range of n minus 1. We're going to go backwards. And we'll say for all the speeds starting from this point all the way to n. Okay, so for n in range of e to n. So now let's initialize our heap first. We are going to first add to our heap, do a heap push to this heap. We're going to get our temp, get the speed, which would be the second index number. And if this heap, we find that the length of this heap is greater than k, we want to pop one off. Okay, let's say heap pop off this heap. And finally, let's calculate our max output, which is going to be this sum of the heap multiplied by the efficiency. The efficiency will always be the same. So this would be temp e 0. Finally, return the output. And let's see if this works. And it looks like that's working, and I would submit it, but I already know it's not going to work. It's going to reach a time limit exception. And the reason for that is, if you think about it, like we are doing this in sort of an n squared fashion. We're like going down the entire list every single time for the efficiencies. But if you think about it carefully, we don't actually need to do that. We can do a greedy approach here because we already know that we want to maximize our speeds. Like as we go down the list, why don't we just add to our heap whatever the top speed is and pop it off if it's greater than k, and we'll just go down the list here, like kind of in a greedy fashion. At 9, we'll add 1 to our heap, and at 7, we'll add 5. At 5 here, we'll add 2, and if at any point we find that our heap is greater than k, we'll pop it off. And that way, each time we calculate this, it's going to have the maximum number of speeds that come after this efficiency, right? And we can ignore everything that comes before because we know that for those, the efficiency gets less, so we don't want to add those speeds. Okay, so to do that, then all we need to do is let's get rid of this heap, put it on top. We don't need this 4s, and we can just move this back. And yeah, this would pretty much be the same. Let me make sure this works first. Oh, of course, we don't have that. This would be E. Yeah, because we're just adding at the same time now. Okay, so that would still work. But unfortunately, because of this sum h, that takes a little bit of complexity away, so it would actually not pass one edge case. So instead of having to calculate the sum every single time, because this heap can get pretty big, instead we'll just keep track of sum here, and each time we push, we'll add to our sum. And each time we pop, we'll subtract from our sum. That way we don't need to calculate sum every time doing O of k every single time, so this would be sum. Okay, so this should work. Okay, let's go and submit that. Oh, okay, I forgot to do the modulo. This would be modular 10 to the 9th power plus 7. And there we go, accepted. So time complexity is going to be n log n plus n log k because of this heap. We do use extra space because of our sorted. I mean, I don't really see how I can avoid that, so I guess we use O of n space as well. Nope, we would use O of n, I think it's O of n space because this heap will always be O of n at most. So, okay. All right, let's end it there. Thanks for watching my channel. Remember, do not trust me. I know nothing.